back to Afternoon Express, where you can already see we're having such a good time here in our kitchen. Now, the Taste Master Season 1 is back on SABC3 this evening at 7:30 p.m. For those who need a little reminder, in this exciting reality show, the Taste Master revealed aspiring undiscovered foodies and gave them an opportunity of a lifetime. South Africa's hottest culinary talent was put to the test with a series of challenging tasks which tested their skills as they battled it out in the hopes of becoming the resident chef right here on Afternoon Express. Now, Tumi, of course, for all of those that need a bit of a spoiler alert, she did win. Spoiler alert, Tumi did win. So, ladies, I'm going to let you guys do your thing here in the kitchen. And, you know, Chef Anele, all the best with that Instagrammable dish.
Thank you.
Head out, ladies.
Thank you, Queen.
Yes, on that note, Taste Master.
Yes.
It was an amazing journey.
Yes, tell me a bit about it.
So,
especially tonight's episode.
It was actually quite challenging. When we first started Taste Master, right, we thought it was all about the cooking, just making sure the dishes are amazing. And then the first challenge, it has to be Instagrammable. It was not even tasted. It has to look amazing.
Yeah.
So I challenge you today, Anel. Make us an Instagrammable dish. And I'm guessing since you're a food stylist, you would know this. What tips would people need to look for if they're making an Instagrammable dish?
First of all, I'm going to make my favorite dish, and I think that's good, if you can make your favorite food as a dish. So I'm going to make a prawn and mussel curry.
Okay.
What did you make on the show tonight?
So this is interesting. A lot of people were quite shocked by it.
Oops, yeah.
I made a dish with mogodu. I won't tell you what.
That is tripe.
Yes.
It's my favorite thing.
And the reason I did that is because I love mogodu. I personally enjoy having mogodu. But I wanted to be unconventional. But I had to remember as well that I can't taste it. It still had to look nice.
Yeah.
So I used one of my favorite things.
Yes.
But I had to make it pretty.
Did you come up with that? It's a genius, because I think it's genius to make that Instagrammable, because it's a very difficult thing to make Instagrammable. But it's potjies, and what is it? It's tripe.
It is tripe.
It's like the little legs of the sheep, and so it's very difficult to make it look. What did you do?
It is. I'm not going to give too much away because I want you guys to tune in this evening at 7:30. But I did not make a stew. I did not make a bisque. I did not make a casserole. I did not make a curry. It was not in a stewing pot. That is one thing for sure. So if you want to know what exactly I did with that mogodu, I ask you to tune in this evening at 7:30 to SABC3 to see what exactly I made. And yes, I did not win that challenge, but here I find myself.
How has it changed your life, Queen of the kitchen?
Well, to be honest, I've learned a lot since then. I mean, having to join such a wonderful team on Afternoon Express. One, I learned that I don't know enough about food, and there's just so much to learn. There's always something to learn about food. I learned that the support of the people that you love is tantamount to you reaching a lot of your goals.
Somebody
in your life.
specific, please. Gooi the details. What's his name?
Who? My little one. Oh, you're talking about my little one, right?
No, I'm talking about the BBF, the boyfriend.
I don't know what she's talking about, South Africa. She's spilling too many beans. I don't know about it. I'm talking about my baby boy here.
Okay.
My son, my family, my mom, my sister. I'm getting emotional, but it is what it is. They were with me from day one. They supported me. They were cheering me on. They were like, you know when you talk about cheerleaders?
Yeah.
They were there, pom-poms every day. Yes! How's it going? You're going to do well. You're great. But anyway, let's keep quiet about that. How's it going with your dish? I'm seeing a lot of stuff going in there.
Sorry, I want to interrupt you because it's so important. Family and support from friends. When you go through something like that, I also went through a similar process, but the support you've got from your family and friends, it's what's actually carry you.
Yes.
People don't realize how difficult it is to be on a TV show. It's extremely exhausting. They top you. What is it like? They tire you.
Yes.
You know,
the shooting, the hours, and the challenges are really that. They are challenges. It's not something that is staged. You get there and you're told, you have to come up with this. And it's like, oh my God, how do I do this? How do I?
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you've done it and you've made it to the end and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm here. Is it really happening, you know? But anyway, I am grateful to be part of, like I mentioned, an amazing Afternoon Express team, having met people like yourself, Bali, all the team that we work with. You guys are amazing, actually. I don't think you guys get enough props.
But we want to say thank you to you. We love you. We're so happy to have you here. You're like a bright star when you walk in the afternoon.
What's going on in that Instagram?
So I've made like some tomato. I put some tin tomato in here, some curry powder, some cardamom pods, some chili. It's divine. I'm going to add a bit of salt. So it's like a thick chutney now.
Okay.
And now I'm just going to add the beautiful fresh seafood. And this only needs a few minutes till the prawns is pink.
Okay.
And then it's done. And then we can actually dish up and do an Instagrammable dish.
So on that note, Instagrammable. We mentioned this earlier. How do I make a dish Instagrammable? What are the main tips or tricks you'd think I'd need to?
Yes, what I always say is that the ingredients must shine.
Okay.
If you look at this dish here, the mussels, you can see the whole mussel. It didn't cook away. You can see the whole prawns. It didn't go away. So the ingredients must shine. And the tomato sauce also needs to be like, it must shine, you know. And if everybody wants our recipes, it's on Afternoon Express. .co.za. Yay!
And as Anel said, you can get the details on the website. But also remember, guys, you need to tune in this evening because a lot of us made different dishes. And the dishes we thought would win didn't. And the dishes we thought wouldn't win, wow, won. But all I'm saying is, guys, you need to tune in if you want to understand exactly what the show is about. It was lots of fun, but the stress. Anyway.
And I think as well, it's also very subjective because there's different judges. I know Zola was on. She is lovely. And Gregory Zarnecki is my favorite chef. He is just so cute. He looks like a Viking chef.
He's still my favorite chef to this day. Hello, Chef Gregory.
Hello, Gregory. We love you. He's such a nice guy. And because it's also what everybody's taste buds differ, you know.
But this was iBuds. I had to use iBud, not taste. We had to look. And yes, I am happy I am here. And hopefully there is no Taste Master 2 because then I won't be here anymore.
Oh, but you can crown the person.
Yeah, I'll be there judging. This time I'll be the one telling you this is not Instagrammable enough. You need to make sure it looks good.
Yeah.
You need to make sure it tastes good. But enough about me. How are we looking on that
Did they give you any backgrounds? Because I've got a background here that I use for styling and for photographs. So this is like a rusted board. Did they give you a background or did you have to create...
So we went to a venue where we're going to do the challenge, right?
Yeah.
And they said to us, you've got free reign throughout this entire place.
Yeah.
Find a space that you think is an Instagrammable enough space. So some people went to the foyer, some people went to reception, some people went to the staircase. And I have to say that makes a difference. So do not stick to the simple, it's a dish, so it has to be in the kitchen, it has to be, try and be unconventional and creative. And yeah, hopefully it is Instagrammable. We'll see what this looks after how this looks after the show.
I take a lot of my pictures at home with my phone. I take on slate, you know, just outside. But the people must realize when you take Instagram pictures, it needs to be light, the right light. Polly, come here. You also take fabulous pics of food.
Thank you so much, Anel, but this is such great advice. Natural light is the best light when taking pictures about food. So for all of those foodies out there that want to get this correct every single time, tune in tonight. Look, in tonight's episode of The Taste Master, hosted by Harmony Katalondi, viewers can look forward to meeting the show's resident judges, celebrity chef and author Zola Nene, and award-winning executive chef at the Waterkloof, Gregory Zarnecki. Now, we'll also be meeting 8 of the hottest South African culinary professionals who will be put straight to the test with a grueling task of creating the most Instagrammable dish this week. And Anele, I think, congratulations.
Thank you.
This, to me, gets a full-on Instagram-approved tick.
Thank
And speaking about social media, you know, on social media, we have asked you, are you watching more TV or are you watching less TV during this COVID-19 time? And we've got Katlego Tempa, and Katlego says, #Afternoon Express. While I spend less time watching TV and I always minimize my time, but I make sure when it's 5 p.m. I immediately tune into SABC3 for my favorite show. I guess you know what that is. Wink, wink, ciao.
Wink,
that
wink.
sounds so incredible. Thank you so much for tuning in to Afternoon Express at 5. But also make sure, Katlego, that you tune in at 7:30 p.m. for the Tastemaster. Now, entertainment commentator Phil Mpela has always got the scoop on the who's who and what's what. That's why he's the perfect person to give us the lowdown on the industry during COVID-19. And we do just that coming up.
Join us for the opening night of the Tastemaster.
We want to see how your personality comes through on a plate.
It's not about how this dish tastes today, it's all about how it looks.
I need to pull out all the stops.
This is more serious than I thought.
So many things could go wrong.
I have to take this chance. This is the Tastemaster, and I feel like I've got to step it up a bit.
I hope the judges are nice though.
Find out on the Tastemaster, Tuesday evenings at 7:30 on SABC3.